Link TV, connecting you to the world. Link TV is viewer supported. Watch more at linktv.org.
Obama reconfirms his commitment to the Iraq drawdown. But a top Iraqi general says troops won't be ready till 2020. Will the U.S. completely withdraw from Iraq? And what role will American contractors play?
Answers to these questions and more on Link TV's Mosaic Intelligence Report.
There are remarkably few positive things to say about Iraq today. The country seems to be in perpetual upheaval since the U.S. invasion in 2003. Dozens of people were killed across Iraq just days ahead of the start of the holy month of Ramadan, and more will probably lose their lives in the coming few days when insurgents typically step up their attacks.
I transport workers in the morning. They come here looking for work. They are trying to make a living. They don't deserve this. This act is not part of religion. God doesn't condone it. What kind of people are they?
Yet the Obama administration has recently announced that the U.S. is on target to end the combat mission. The U.S. government plans to withdraw its combat troops by the end of August and to remove all troops by the end of 2011.
The president was satisfied with the progress that we continue to see on the security side. We are on target by the end of the month to end our combat mission, turn over bases that Americans have been on to the Iraqis, and transition our role there.
But Iraq's most senior military officer, Lieutenant General Babakar Zebari, said that his forces, particularly the Air Force, were not ready to take over, cautioning that his security forces will not be able to secure the country until 2020.
The US has 50,000 actual combat troops, but the problem will be after 2011. So we have to work with the Americans, the West, or the regional countries, because the Iraqi army will be ready only in 2020.
Once again, Iraqi people are being killed in explosions that shook a number of...
The country has been facing many domestic challenges, such as a period of Sunni Arab insurgency, bloody attacks by Al-Qaeda, confrontations with Al-Sadr militias, and the ongoing tensions between various political factions. However, it's Iraq's vulnerability to neighboring countries that Zebari was alluding to. Meanwhile, in an interview with the British newspaper The Guardian last week, Saddam Hussein's former deputy, Tariq Aziz, warned about a U.S. withdrawal and accused Barack Obama of leaving Iraq to the wolves. Indeed, and even with the presence of 64,000 U.S. troops in Iraq, both Turkish and Iranian troops have recently crossed Iraq's northern border in pursuit of Kurdish rebels. Last December, Iranian troops occupied an Iraqi oil well in the south, triggering popular outrage but little action from the Iraqi government. It's worth mentioning that not everyone agrees with Zebari. A couple of days before his cautioning statement, General Ali Gaidan, the commander of all Iraqi ground forces, told reporters at a news conference that his troops are 100% ready to take over.
The security forces are now ready and will maintain security in the country. We are fully ready to receive all the duties from the American forces during this period and until the end of 2011. We will be responsible for all security matters in Iraq.
But will the U.S. actually withdraw from Iraq? Not really. Tens of thousands of U.S. troops will remain in the country to train the Iraqi army and provide it with logistical support. If need be, they will be engaged in combat missions. Meanwhile, the number of private contractors working for the U.S. in Iraq in sectors such as security, communications, utilities, and commerce is estimated at 100,000. This number is likely to increase significantly once the combat forces are gone, especially in the security sector. Move on, U.S. Marines, here comes these services, better known as Blackwater. The political stalemate between Noor al-Maliki and Iyad Allawi, if not resolved, might soon trigger a major political upheaval, something that may cause the Iraqi government with its fragile coalitions to collapse. The last thing the Obama administration needs while withdrawing the troops. It took 21 days for the US armed forces to reach Baghdad and topple Saddam Hussein. But leaving Iraq is proving to be more complicated than invading it. I'm Jamal Dajani for the Mosaic Intelligence Report.
More about this program or to share your thoughts, visit us at linktv.org/me. Stay up to date on the Middle East. Follow Jamal at twitter.com/Jamal Dajani.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only U.S. network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs, programs which connect you to the world.